And they are off. Oh, nice.
Oh.
That was a great sprint by Bill Ulrich there. Win that contested bludger.
Quaffle has ended up with Olympians after a bit of a kicking scuffle around the midline. Moving it back up top to Armitage. Gets wrapped up by Velociraptors, but swings out of it.
Started off as quite a strong tackle there, but didn't quite make it.
Oh, that pass across goes a little too wide. Great kick up top.
And he prevents the reset.
And back to that same chaser. Ooh, and
great.
swept through.
That was a great read on the play by Fraser Posworth.
Pushing fast and quick on the Raptor side. Oh, and taken down around the hoops, but keeps going. Blinded by his own headband, but Fraser still manages to finish it up.
Oh, that's a quick. Oh, unfortunate. Could have, just kind of put that fist through the hoop there, but tried to finish with a shot.
It looks like Raptors, at least at the moment, have a little bit of a height advantage with their players. Taller, kind of stronger bodies on the field. Passing it through to the back. And up top, a lot of ball movement, trying to get those deep set beaters that are sitting around the hoops, moving and out of position. And a shot, and it's not good.
Unfortunate. Hull is a very good shooter, but just missed slightly.
Trying to go for the quick run. Olympians get stopped in their tracks. Ooh, long pass.
That was a great look by Bill Ulrich there.
He's also running back in. Oh, a big hit on the beaters. And it seems we may have a call there.
So that was Claude who took down Zach McDonald's. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, yeah, it was. Hopefully Zach's okay.
It looks like he got some air with that tackle. It looks like it might have been a high contact around the neck.
Yeah, yellow card.
Yellow card for contact to the neck to the Raptors beater, who went in for that tackle.
Sorry.
And Olympians end up with a quaffle.
So we've got 3 chasers back on defense, so they look like they're in a pretty good position to stop this drive, but we'll see.
Oh, a very long beat.
And Armitage just kind of fumbles the ball a little bit there.
Doesn't manage to pick it up from the ground, and it's back in Raptor hands. Looks like Olympians maintain their bludger control, however, clearing out some of those support chasers. Quick switch of the ball up top. And a duck by the Raptors beater, who seems to have him clear.
Great finish there by Tom Haynes. Just kind of snuck it in around the other side of the hoop. Nothing you can really do as a defender there.
Olympians still with bludger control, trying to clear up some space for their chasers by tapping out those top defenders.
Oh, unfortunate.
Deflection into the goal. Raptors with control now.
Phase one. God. That's control? I guess. No palm. Okay. Cool.
And
Yeah,
an
Tom
opportunity
Haynes.
for drive.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, Mel.
Oh, nice. And Tom gets a nice look at Andrew Hull, who just puts it right into the middle hoop. No contestation. Is that a word? Contest? Contest. There you go.
It's always very satisfying when you manage to get that perfect pass from the ground after you've been toppled.
Yeah.
Olympians trying to find the space to score a goal, but being pushed out pretty wide by the Raptors chasers. Raptors now have control of the dodgeballs.
There we go.
And it looks like there might be a ref call waiting to happen.
Yeah, so there's an advantage play on the advantage call on the play. Words, they're difficult, Corny.
Score is currently 3-1. Velociraptors are leading at the moment. We'll see if the outcome of this ref call ends up changing things. Or Olympians, maybe?
Olympians at the moment, they're clinical, so they keep missing shots.
Well, to me, Olympians really should have got that one run that was missed.
Yeah, but at least that.
Yeah.
Are you picking me up?
Yeah.
Call is still being discussed. Let's see what the final decision is.
Yeah, so 3-1, but really, yeah, could have been 3-2 if that run had been completed by Olympians a little bit earlier in the game.
It looks like Quaffle is with the Raptors, and they have one of their chasers in the box with a blue card.
There's a beater battle happening over top of Andrew Hull there in the keeper zone. Oh, great run by Callum Fields.
Beautiful.
Nice little pop off to Hull, and another goal for the Raptors.
I wonder what it's like to be that tall and just be able to reach those passes.
You're talking to two very short players here.
It looks like Olympians didn't get a chance after that that call to get back on defense and set it up, so that was a pretty easy score for the Raptors. Bit of a beater battle happening right in the middle there, and that's a goal for the Olympians.
Olympians were definitely able to capitalize on the chaos created by Davies on the Olympians team.
Score is currently 4-2. Velociraptors are still in the lead. Looks like they're trying to move that Quaffle deep behind the hoops now. They have two chasers there. Oh, and their chaser's taken down by the Olympians keeper. And there's a drive by the Raptors. And a quick pass, but
Joe doesn't
no good.
quite get it in, but Hull finishes it.
Scores 5-2. We got a couple of subs happening on the Olympian side to get some fresh legs in. Really high presses from the Olympians chasers and a lot of contact. Just getting on top of that chaser, trying to pry out the ball.
Nice run here from John. Oh, doesn't quite get it in.
Oh, strong hit. That I
think there might be a charge call because the wrap didn't quite make it to a wrap.
It was a pretty intense hit. I'm pretty sure I heard the thump happen. That was Hugh Phipps.
Oh man, I'm sorry to Kana. We're sorry, we're not British. And that does seem like maybe Irish or kind of maybe Welsh. I don't know. I'm probably offending a lot of people right now.
So Olympians has Phipps in the box with a yellow card for contact from behind. It looks like the Raptors chaser was turned around when that charge happened, trying to find the open space for the pass. And that's a high and just too long. Ends up turning around to the Olympians. Looks like Olympians keeper might have injured a hand in that process and subs out. Velociraptors calling for press.
Yeah. Olympians currently have no dodgeballs.
Going for that shot, but doesn't quite make it. Although there were a couple of great evasions back there of a beat and a couple of chasers, but couldn't quite finish the attempt.
Unfortunate call for Burkett there. Thought he had made a beat on the Olympians beater.
Got some friendly fire on the Olympians keeper there, but was called quick enough where he was able to retain his position. Oh, yes. Chaser trying to get in the play there, try and get some hands on that ball.
Yeah. Love to see the takedown to the ground of friendly giant Andrew Hall. John just shrugs right out of that tackle.
Oh,
gets the ball to Joe. Yeah.
It's always super fun to see smaller players just take down people twice their size.
Yeah.
They never see it coming. That's one of the perks of the two-arm tackle rule that everyone is starting to get used to. It gives a lot more people a lot more ability to affect those tackles.
Yeah, definitely.
And the ball gets swatted out of the way, contested on the ground, and cleaned up by the Raptors beaters.
That is Emily Heimers, number 10 on Velociraptors.
Raptors beaters cleaning up those top pressing chasers. Oh, and slapped down.
Denied.
Oh!
But what a snipe from 90 Gabri.
Just stops that quick run dead in its tracks with the beat and Turns right back into a goal for Raptors. We'll say the feeling of defeat when you think you have a clear line for a quick turnover and drive, but you miss the beater coming up from the back is not ideal.
Yeah, he absolutely did not see that coming.
Olympians moving the ball off to the side and way to the back. Let's see if this shot, oh, straight into the chest of the Raptors keeper, I believe.
Yeah, Frazier. We got a brooms down call.
It looks like we have a ball ran off into a strange spot in the soccer net. I'm sorry, football net.
I've been told off many a times for
Maybe
saying
this
soccer.
should not put the two people from North America commentating together at BQC.
That was, oh, Emily was right there, but that was a great fake and drive by number 35 on the Olympians. Bear with us as we try, and nope, they are not on the, their number's not on the roster, sorry.
This is a great reminder for all teams to give rosters and numbers for the commentators. It helps us mention all of your wonderful players.
Great finish there by Tom as he was wrapped up.
Score is 8-2. Velociraptors are starting to run away with it, but can't quite discount the Olympians just yet.
Yeah, we got Zach back on the pitch now, and is quite good at controlling the pace of the game, creating a bit of chaos, so maybe we'll see Olympians score a few.
Unfortunate fumble of the ball there, pass to the back, and returned,
Nice.
deflection?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh!
But Gabri makes it up with that beat there behind the hoops.
Velociraptors beaters are just so quick at reacting to the ball movement.
Yeah.
Raptors passing up top. Beaters coming in to clear up that top chaser. Sending the ball all the way to the back and all the way back up top. Olympian speeders are trying to press that pass, but it goes.
Yeah, long bomb by Frazier there, trying to find Anuska, but not quite.
One more keeper sub for Olympians. And they have control of the dodgeballs at the moment. It's like one of the beaters is trying to get in there and create some chaos around the hoops, to hopefully open up a lane. Quick pass and a score.
What a finish.
Score as they fall.
That's Ollie Barker on the Olympians. As they're falling.
Score is 8-3. Bit of a beater battle there. Raptors beater gets taken out.
Definitely took advantage of that chaos created by the beaters. Got an injury on the pitch right now, so there's a stoppage.
It looks like one of the Olympians chasers is down.
Okay. Hopefully this isn't being captured on camera, but if it is, it
seems like spirits are pretty tense on the field at the moment. So what do you think, if anything, Olympians could do to kind of open up that space back there, potentially work around those very competent beaters? They have the ball movement. I think it's maybe a matter of getting the beaters in there and distracting the Velociraptors beaters to keep them away from the quaffle game.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, maybe also kind of utilizing that. Like they're not really utilizing that player behind the hoops a lot. Yeah, maybe kind of moving the ball, I don't know, into different positions to kind of draw the beaters out.
Yeah, because they've had a lot of close chances, but they keep getting taken out by the beaters right next to the hoop. So they've come close many times to scoring. So let's see. There's an injury sub on the Olympians. Hopefully it wasn't too hard of a hit there, and we'll see that player come back in. But for now, they've taken a step out to recover. Velociraptors reminding their players to take quick subs, which, as we know, is something that quadball players need to keep being reminded of.
Yeah, it can be difficult, especially when there's stoppage in play. But you know, actually, this game's been quite fluid. Not too many stoppages, which as a player is always really nice.
I would say it's also been a pretty physical game, which we haven't seen too much of today so far.
Yeah.
Score is 9-3. Velociraptors are leading, and we're back in the game. Olympians beaters have control right now. Raptors beaters, the arm beaters sticking close to those hoops.
We're seeing a bit more, that ball movement behind the hoops now.
It looks like they've flipped the field, so they have more chasers on the back there.
Oh, there you go, and it worked.
That was
must have been listening to my commentary. Yeah, though, just beautiful ball from Ben Ferrant there. Yeah, nice pass across to that middle hoop. Not the mid. Yeah, you know what I mean.
The medium-sized hoop.
Medium-sized hoop. And you had Amy Smith throwing a pick and just kind of body blocking Frazier to open up that.
Matthew Fenton got that final alley-oop. Oh, and Velociraptors take that goal right back. Score is 10-4. Olympians keeper holding the quaffle, slowly progressing. Looks like he's going to lean to the left of the field. Nope, switches back around. And beater really pressing up high, taking that keeper out of the game. Ball goes deep for the Olympians, and that pass, and chaser gets wrapped up by multiple Raptors players. And it doesn't look like that ball is going anywhere.
So Olympians, while the... Oh, all right, there's a call on the play. So Olympians were able to get bludger control. I keep wanting to call it BS because it's bludger superiority back home, but here it is bludger control. So yeah, I wasn't quite paying attention, so I'm not quite sure what happened, but
Yeah, it looks like that very quick press by the Raptors beater to the Olympians keeper kind of threw their plan of attack off balance. So there was a bit of chaotic movement of the ball, and the chaser back there was not quite able to evade the Raptors keepers and chasers that have been posted up around those hoops. It looks like the head ref is chatting with the Olympians keeper about a call.
yes.
That's a yellow card.
All right, so we have a call for an illegal interaction with, I think, a player of an opposite position.
I think, yeah, when that beater came in, maybe there was some physicality. Likely not intentional, but in the chaos of the moment, as he was trying to get the ball out, he potentially interacted with the beater and the ball that was not his. So we have that player with a yellow card in the box, and looks like there's a timeout. Score is still 10-4. Raptors are leading.
So what do you think of this game so far, Corni?
There's been some really good, exciting moments, a lot of great hits that have sort of turned things around. A 6-point lead is always tough to come back from, although I have seen it happen in rare occasions. But even despite the score difference, I think it's been a very interesting and exciting game to watch.
Yeah. I think Raptors are definitely proving that they, maybe didn't deserve the relegation. And, also, there was a big question mark because they did lose a lot of players and some really good players to LQC this year. Lucy, Dan, Tripp, Ben Morton. Yeah, but, doing really well with the roster that they have.
And again, I think just the sheer physicality of their players really helps out in that instance. No goal for the Raptors there. Olympians trying to take the ball, but the beater's there to clear up. Meanwhile, we have a beater scuffle.
Yeah, that was a great run by Bill Orridge to get kind of beat with his feet. And that was a goal for Emily Arnold.
I think that might have been the second goal that Emily has scored this way without quick pass behind the hoops and the quick shot.
Again, would love that height advantage.
Olympians trying to move that ball to the back, sending a couple more chasers to that back of the hoops area. Bit of a ball fumble. Beater coming in quick to take that ball back. Great pass by Olympians, getting it out just in time.
Some great pressure there by Emily on the quaffle, forcing them to pass back and forth. There were a couple fumbles.
Oh, and a great catch from Olympians beater to take that ball back in that exchange. Looks like Olympians have control right now.
Yeah, it looks like they're keeping a pretty they're keeping their beaters back. They're being a little bit more reserved with their beater play as they're waiting for that flag runner.
And seekers are in.
Go on, Connor. Go on, Connor.
Olympians clean out, and that's a catch.
Wow, that was a very quick catch by Josh Armitage. Jordan, who is our flag runner today, looks a little bit embarrassed to be added to the 10-second club.
He's a pretty experienced snitch as far as a flag runner, as far as I know.
Yeah, and well, as he mentioned, and I don't know if the mic caught it, but you know, he knows how it feels to be on the other side. To be, you know, if I'm Josh Armitage right now, I feel pretty good.
Yeah,
about being added to that 10-second club.
And that's a good catch for Olympians.
Nice. All right, so things just got really exciting. If you are not aware, we are now going into set score. So the score is 11-7. We're gonna play to 140. So whoever gets to 140 first wins the game.
Maybe this will give. Oh! That was a good goal and an impossible angle from Olympians.
Wow.
Maybe this snitch catch is the potion that Olympians needed to get their head back in the game.
And again, we apologize. Oh no, never mind. I've got his name, Matthew Fenton, who took that shot.
Beaters clean up that pass to the back from the Raptors and protect the hoops. Score is 11 Velociraptors, 8 Olympians. And a pass to the back. Oh, and beat out, but passes right back. No, I think they might have called beat before.
That was a good call, though, by Fenton to pass that back to Armitage. The shot was not on, as I would say.
Olympians setting up a 2-2 defense. They have 2 other chasers up top and 2 on the hoops. One of their chasers protecting the small hoop. And beating out that ball carrier, but they're still driving. A bit of a neck contact.
Tom Haynes gets that ball out to Emily. Rachel's got the ball now. It's looking a little bit more chaotic from the Raptors. I think the Olympians have really kind of stepped up their level of aggressiveness on defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like their beaters are becoming more active as well.
Great tackle by Gabri. I don't know if they were told to go back to hoops or if they just came off their broom.
I think they were beat by the other beater in that scuffle. A lot of takedowns in this drive.
This is a very, very physical game.
Reset used for the Raptors. Oh, and the Raptors beater loses their bludger but picks up the Olympians' ball. And a desperate pass. And
nice. Yeah, that pass was a little low, but Rachel was able to take advantage of it.
Score is 12-8. Raptors need 2 more goals to reach the set score and finish the game.
And I apologize because I keep calling Chloe Rachel. They look a little similar. It's the braids.
All right, Raptors have control, and they steal that quaffle back as well.
Absolutely
Popped
clutch.
out by Armitage.
That was a great offload by the driving keeper on Olympians.
And pass over to the chaser on the left and to the back. And let's see if that happens. No. Chaser's get in the way of that ground shot, unfortunately. Score remains 12-8. Olympians were not able to finish that offense with a goal. Another 2-2 defense.
Got Massa. Oh, not sure if that was a pass.
Very fast chasers on the Raptor side, and another hit to that same chaser as before.
Oh, Massa knocks the ball out. Doesn't quite.
It looks like there might be a few different calls happening around here. The audience on the other side of the pitch is yelling some suggestions to the refs.
I apologize to number 81 on Raptors. Kana, I now know how to pronounce your name, so.
And it looks like there's a yellow card for the Olympians keeper for a charge. The keeper also seems to be limping to the box, which is never a good sign. Let's see if this seems to be a pretty easy goal opportunity, but there is a beater waiting to take that hit.
Oh.
And it's a beat, and Olympians steal that shot from the air.
Hall's such a good shot. He shouldn't have taken those 2 steps. He could have had it. Got Ollie Barker.
Oh,
beat. Carrying the
sneak.
ball.
Sneaky beat there.
Maybe a bit too much patience there on offense from the Olympians. So we now have Raptors chanting one more hoop. They just need one more goal to finish the thing. Score is 130-80. So Olympians actually haven't been able to put another hoop up since that very quick hoop after the flag catch.
Very, very high presses from the beaters. Ooh, and a intense hit. But it looks like Armitage is still good, and that shot goes very low, but back to the hands of Armitage up top. And a great cross pass. And another pass, gets fumbled. Damn, that could have been a very, very pretty goal opportunity there.
Yeah, it was a great cut by Fenton towards that little hoop.
Some really good cross passes as well, but it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, Olympians beaters seem to be much more conservative compared to Raptors.
And we have got Zach McDonald putting on the chaser headband, which is quite unusual, but I think just kind of shows that maybe Olympians, felt a bit of a squeeze at the end of the game there.
Yeah, trying to throw some more physical people. I think since that headband change, there were at least 2 or 3 hits by that player in just the last couple of possessions. And with that, Velociraptors have won the game, 140-80.
Yeah, I would say very sorry, I'm missing my words, but like a confident game and just very confident win by Raptors. I don't think it was ever really in question that they were gonna win it.
Yeah, absolutely. They had a few great drives just with the big bodies on their team, but at the same time, they always saw the opportunity for a quick pass and dunk. There were plenty of goals scored that way. So it's not just because you can drive 3 people, it's not always the best technique to score that goal. And Raptors had a good balance of both options. Olympians put up quite a bit of a fight, but
especially in those last few moments of the game, just the intensity and the physicality, like you were saying, just kind of really turned up.
Yeah, they weren't able to quite translate that into goals, but nonetheless, a very exciting and engaging game to watch. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll be back with the next game shortly.